take you down to the driver's press row. Congratulations. That was like a nerveless weekend. Did it feel nerveless?
It was a nervous weekend, did you say?
Nerveless.
Nerveless. Well, not after crashing in practice, to be honest.
Post that.
I was struggling on Friday, to be honest. I was struggling Saturday morning. And then even in Q1, didn't feel great. But then come Q3, I felt really on it. And then the race today, like the start was mega. Stint 1 was probably one of the best stints I've done in my career to pull that sort of 10-second gap to Max. And that's ultimately what gave us the win. I think it was my track cycle with Ant that gave me a few tips.
Yeah, you're saying you learned it all from the Skypad, didn't you? After you, Jamie. But yeah, go on.
Oh, I was going to ask what changed though, because also you said this wasn't a track that you thought you would get that well at.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's all to do with the overheating. And usually there's a lot of overheating on this circuit, but they re-tarmac some of the corners, and for whatever reason, the tyres weren't overheating as much as anybody expected. So I think that was the reason. I think Lando was very quick this race, though, to be fair. You know, for him to be 1 second behind Max for so long, had he had a better qualifying, I think they would have walked it.
What does this mean for the rest of the year? I mean, it's good to see Kimi. We were talking about that with Anthony Skypad as well in 5th. You've got 2 cars, and you're now 25 points ahead of Ferrari. 2 cars in the running from here on in. It'd be nice to secure that second, wouldn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've consistently been doing a better job than Ferrari. Obviously, Kimi had a tough run of form, but he's really sort of finding his way at the moment, and he's been exceptionally quick this weekend. It didn't really work out for him in qualifying, but he was almost leading the way on Friday. So I'm sort of glad for him, and we're all glad that sort of he's consistently putting in some good results now.
You've had some pretty mega wins. Where would you rank this one?
I mean, Vegas was a pretty cool one, to be honest. But I would say this was probably my most dominant weekend, you know, all in all. And because it was so unexpected as well.
Yeah, I mean, so what happened? What's happened to the car? Why was it so compliant?
I mean, I've always been pretty quick here in Singapore. Yeah. I mean, I qualified 2nd here a few years ago, 4th here last year, but this place has never been my best friend through usually mistakes of my own doing. So I always felt like I had a bit of a point to prove here to make amends for the previous years. But you know, it always comes down to that Q3. Like you saw in qualifying, Lewis was quickest in Q1, and they only improved 1/10 to Q3. We improved 7/10 to Q3, and in Baku they were really quick, but they didn't do the job in Q3. So, you know, these last 2 weekends we have been ahead of those guys, but arguably they could have been right there with us.
But you personally are performing at such a high level now. What are you putting that down to, and do you feel like you're just going to keep getting better and better?
Yeah, I think I'm just in a really great space with my group of engineers around me. I know exactly
what... You're going to say your group of friends there.
Yeah, a group of friends as well, you know. And I just know exactly what I need to do sort of week in, week out, and just knowing, like, when you go to Singapore, what is it I need to look out for? When I go to Austin, what is it I need to look out for? And I just feel in a great place and driving better than ever.
We were squeezing Toto, pressing him extremely hard on the contract situation. He said days, hours or minutes, we asked him. He said, well, it's getting down to that. Are we going to hear something by Austin, do you think?
I mean, it's quite convenient. I can't actually hear you very well.
Come on. Contract.
No, I don't know. You're speaking to the wrong person here, so... you know, I think we all want to get it done, but, you know, ultimately, like I've said before, it's got to be right. I'm not going to rush things. Hi, guys. There's no need to rush things for either of us, but realistically, it's going to happen.
Put yourself in the shop window, though, today, didn't you?
So
nice one. Well done, George. I'll take that off you. Congratulations to George Russell, who has won his 5th Grand Prix, first one here around the streets of Marina Bay. He's off to the press conference to join the other top